is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Let's see here. No, he's in there as an approved user. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see any other way to really, to bypass it that I can see. So, well, I tried. Maybe next time he'll subscribe to the channel 24 hours in advance like everybody else did. I don't know what else to say. Oh, no, there's absolutely positively no way we're moving sub-only mode. That would be insanely bad. That would be absolutely ridiculously bad. There's no way that we're turning off sub-only mode on any of my channels. I'm not that stupid. Hell no. Alright. Well, Jay goes to the super chat. He says, mod wings it will wear. I'm not modding anyone. I'm seriously not. I'm not going down to that Pandora's box of modding people. No, we're not doing that. And we can't get him on a call. I don't have anything that I can call him on set up. Like, for example, there's programs I'm aware of. I don't know how to get them to work, like, showing a screen. Like, I know that, for example, I could call him and have just a conversation direct with him, but I don't know how I would get another screen. And by the way, as I've already said, we're reacting to an hour and 40-minute long video. It's going to take me hours to do this. If we have him live on the show the entire time, this would be a 17-hour react, quite frankly. So we're not doing that. All right, well, I tried, guys. I tried my best. He didn't subscribe. I don't know what else to say. I even made him an approved user. That didn't do anything. So, I guess we're going to roll with it, okay? No big deal.
You don't stream for the love of gaming. You just want money. Like, that's what you're here for, to suck money. You know? A fucking money vacuum. You just call yourself the money vacuum stream.
This is like a normal stream for me, normal day. If you guys are enjoying the content, please support it. Many ways to support this new React channel. For example, becoming a member, gifting a membership, a super chat, a super sticker, a membership. I already said membership. A tip. We are running with the tips total that we had earlier on the podcast. It continues over. This is my only stream of the day. It's going to be a long form react to the video we're about to watch. Plus, there's going to be some food later, and then there's going to be like a post stream decompression situation as well, where we'll have like maybe a half an hour after we're done with the react to talk about what we just saw and go from there.
That's not begging. That's business.
Do you think that every single time that Wings acts like this on camera that it's legit? Or do you think that after a while, he realized that, like, people gave him a reaction to it, and so he kept acting like that? I'm genuinely curious, because when you see the isolated incidents, they seem legit to me. Like, we've seen a few of them in the last documentary. I was like, that sounds like legit anger. That sounds like he's really pissed, right? But now when you see it as a montage like this, don't they all look the same? Like, it looks like it's always the same kind of situation. He's angry. Oh, ripping the headset off, slamming the controller. I wonder if after a while he was like, every time I do this, you know, I get some attention or get a rise, get a little bit, you know, and maybe it benefits him sometimes to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like maybe at one point you absolutely start honest with that, and then you see how people react to it. Like, well, I'm just going to roll with that, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, to me, when I see the montage back-to-back now, it does seem to me like sometimes some of these are, like, staged, but other ones are completely legit, and maybe you just can't tell the difference anymore. I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's like me, right? That's like me.
Mods, please ban anybody that calls me Richard, too. I don't even like that, so just go ahead and ban them.
So, isn't that a meme, too? Mod, just go ahead and ban anyone who, and then blank, insert whatever. He tells his mods to just do that, right? Well, I guess that's where it came from. So he's saying he has no one in his family who's ever been called Richard. Where the hell did the name come from? And by the way, so they're saying his residence, that his mailing address, previously in history there was someone called a Richard Jordan at that address.
Love you, Wingo. Stay yeet. And shout out Sean Ranklin. Big ups Liquid Richard, and have a good day. From the Pepsi Pimp to Samuel.
My God!
Richard Samuel McCready III.
Jesus Christ! It's like, dude, like, how dumb can you be? It's like, oh, I'm gonna send Wings a contribution. I know he'll read it. So I'm literally going to use every fucking stupid phrase that's ever been thrown at this man in one message. This is exactly why I don't have to pop up messages on my streams anymore, and this is exactly why I don't guarantee that I'm reading any messages, because I am not going to bother my viewers with that. Can you imagine, right? Oh, I just got a $1 tip from Hogan Pulls WWE Champions, bankruptcy, scammer, underage pedophile, groomer, Mick Nuffin stuff, and he says, hey Phil, big ups. And that would be every 2 seconds. I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid. I can't do that. When you see him freaking out and getting upset by stuff, and he seems like sometimes it's legit, but sometimes he's feeding into that. And because he's realizing every time that he feeds into it, he's getting views, and he's getting attention, and he's probably getting contributions. So this is now his thing is, all right, if people are going to make fun of me, and they're gonna villainize me and make me look horrible, I'm going to use that to my advantage. He is leaning in to the lolcow thing, correct? Am I wrong? I mean, that's what I'm seeing, at least from the way that this preface of this video is right now. It seems like he's leaning into it. He wants to benefit from it. If they're already going to ridicule him, if they're already going to make fun of him, I might as well make profit from it, correct? That's what it seems like to me, at least from what this documentary is saying. But what can you do? Because then what happens is, with the more, any support you get is going to just result in more ridicule as well. And at one point, you know, the people who ridicule you are going to end up being, you know, getting more popular than you, which is kind of what happened with me, correct? Where the people who just sit there and just make fun of me all day got more popular than my raw content. And there's nothing I can do about that, you know? And some people say, well, lean into it. Well, I don't want to. I feel like putting toxic stuff in my content is not beneficial to who I want to be on the internet, nor is it beneficial to my viewership, right? I don't think that it's going to benefit me to become a purposeful clown on the internet who just leans into every negative thing that people say about me. Instead, I want to keep that separate. I want to keep that away from my viewers. My viewers don't like that. They would prefer to just have fun gameplay and fun. Perfect example. I just had a very dramatic week in my own personal life, right? We all know why, and nonsense happening on the internet. And as soon as this week started, and there was a brand new game coming out, and we were all enjoying, all of a sudden things were back to normal. Everything was great. All my viewers are happy, they're engaged, they're watching the content, they're having a good time. Now imagine if I was still leaning into the drama a week later because of all this big spike in attention because of it, right? I don't think it would be beneficial. That's my philosophy, and that's different from other people's. And Wings is very welcome to do it however he wants. This is not me criticizing him in any way for what he's decided to do, if this is what he's decided to do. But for me, personally, I don't see the benefit of becoming the all-encompassing drama just for short-term benefit and or payday. You see what I'm saying? I would rather still have that ongoing hardcore fan base that likes me for who I am and the content that I put out there. If all your content becomes that drama, then you've lost your core values of what you were doing content for on the internet to begin with. At least, that's my take, and you could disagree, right? But
what's hilarious, someone said DSP's making it about him. It's my react, stupid. Of course it's about me. It's me and my perspective applied to the documentary. We're not just watching it and I'm going to be silent, you dunce. What a stupid thing to say in someone's chat. What a fucking idiot. Toxic behavior.
Anyway, that's my take. I don't want drama. I don't want this lolcow culture to overcome me in my content. Because I feel if it did, I would lose that core audience that's allowed me to do this for a living all along. You know, I really feel that way. I feel bad because, again, whenever drama happens to me, that affects my core audience, my fans. They get affected negatively by it, and they don't deserve that. So I feel bad when shit goes wrong, you know? Even if I don't intend it, anything goes wrong, it's like I feel horrible, you know? But in this case, it seems like Jordy's like, I'm just going to lean in, and I'm going to try to benefit from it.
Milk that fucking gravy train for as much money as you possibly can.
He raised that money, apparently. Like, he did. He hit the goals and everything. And then he went to Mexico, where that same surgery was significantly cheaper than what he had told everyone it was going to cost. And he pocketed the rest of the money. Now, no one knows where the money went. Some people even assumed he bought a car or something. I don't know. I've heard all these stories. Again, this is neither here nor there. It doesn't mean any of this is true. This is just what I've heard, okay? And is that not one of the big conspiracies around the guy? Is that there's no documented evidence, but people just keep saying this ad nauseum over and over until people believe it, which is fucked up, you know? I hate that. So, just because we want to say it, it's true. No, it's not. It doesn't matter that you said it 5,000 times in your detractor circles or your troll circle. It doesn't make it fucking true. It makes you ignorant. It makes you stupid. It makes you a fucking ass because you want to continuously talk about it over and over like it's true, you know? And that pisses me off. It does, because that's not fair to anyone. Just because you have a dumbass troll circle and you say something a million times, you know, and now everyone believes it because they're stupid, right? Just like the whole thing with me. Oh, no, he's making it about me again. Yeah, I am. Shut up. The whole King of Hate thing. My old moniker was the King of Hate. It meant that whenever people hated on me in life, I would use that negativity towards me to motivate me to become successful. Use that, the fact that someone says you can't do something, to motivate yourself to do better and succeed to prove them wrong. Oh, but the King of Hate means that he's a bigot, and he's a scumbag, and he's a racist, and here's a few clips from over the 15 years he's made content that could be taken out of context and look really bad. Here they are. You know? That's what I mean. And then the narrative becomes, oh yeah, see, the King of Hate means he's a hateful person, and he's a scumbag, and he's a racist, and he's a sexist, and it's not true. So that's what I mean. This is a situation where, does anyone have the fucking facts on what he raised, on where he spent it, and does anyone, did you see a fucking receipt? You don't have the evidence of anything. You're a fucking ass. You push it off as fact. And I'm tired of that shit, because it happens to me, it happens to him, it happens to everyone. Enough. People need to grow up and stop watching that too. You notice, June the King is not saying this thing happened. He's saying there's rumors about it. Why? Because there's no actual fucking evidence. So stop. This drives me nuts. This is one of my huge problems with YouTube and the toxic community as a whole, is that they make shit up and they pass it as fact, and we all believe it now because we're, you know, oh, because we're ignorant idiots. No. Stop. If there's no evidence, it didn't fucking happen. So stop with this.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.